a long scroll, round up, bound tight, leather down my mouth, and I ate it. It went into my belly. Counsel stepped aside. Might stepped right up. It did the exact same thing. A scroll went into my mouth. I'm sitting in the chair in this encounter, and immediately there was an angel standing in front of me. This angel's name is Emma. This was a beautiful female-looking angel. She held her hand out. Instinctively, I held my hand out, and she dropped a ruby in my hand. The angel Emma, and then she was gone. Now this ruby, wisdom was just there telling me how wisdom is better than rubies. Here Emma is standing in front of me, handing me a huge ruby. Now I've seen this ruby before. This angel had been in Coeur d'Alene dropping off gemstones, and up to that point there were 21 gemstones that had appeared. Well, we were going to another meeting. I was going to a conference in Yakima, Washington the next day, and on the airplane I'm thinking about everything that happened the day before, how wisdom came, counsel and might, and what those scrolls were all about, and what was written on those scrolls in destiny for me. And then how Emma came and handed me this 50-carat red ruby. I had a sense of expectation. Something was going to happen. And Randy DeMaine was in there along with myself, Carrie Browning, Terry and Jerry Copper, and there were some others that were there. And immediately the angels in worship began to come. And they were all over the building. There were angels that lined up the front of the building. There were the flashes of lightning, and both Randy and myself were looking at these angels. Randy DeMaine is a seer as well, and he's pointing things out to me, and I'm pointing things out to him. And I began to notice there was a table of showbread off to the left-hand side. And as I was watching over there, I began to see this round smoke door began to open up. And I was just getting ready to turn to Randy and say, Randy, look, there's a smoke door or a smoke portal opening up over there. And he poked me and he said, Jeff, look. We both saw it at the same time. And as soon as he said, Jeff, look, out came the angel Emma. Now you can imagine what's going through my mind. So we're worshiping, and here comes the angel. So immediately I instinctively stuck my hand out because I knew what was coming. So I'm worshiping with one hand up, and I've got my hand out, waiting for the red stone to come. Well, the angel came up to me, walked right past me, walked past Randy, walked past the others, walked right over to Terry, and dropped this stone in his hand. And I knew exactly what happened. Immediately, he opened his eyes, saw the angel, screamed. The angel disappeared, and there were about 30 people instantly up there looking at what happened. And I walked over there, of course, and Terry's covered with gold because he gets covered with gold a lot. And he was looking, and there it was. The red stone was in his hand. And I thought, Lord, that is absolutely incredible. And we just kind of rejoiced a little bit, and then everyone went back to their seats. I went back to my place, and as I'm on my way thinking about what happened, I'm thinking, Lord, this is absolutely incredible what you're doing now. Emma's bringing stones. I mean, there's all these incredible things. Lord, what's going on? And I couldn't help but thinking, Lord, that's my stone.